What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. I know everyone is having a legendary day. It's football day, baby. Ooh, is anybody else's day just going absolutely slow as hell? Like, I go lie, I kind of passed out a little bit, and that kind of helped out your boy because the day was just dragging on forever. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get you ready for Niners Wackers. But before we do all that, we got to, of course, remind everybody help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our shop49ers.com affiliate link. Link is in the description of this podcast or video. Go to cgiant.com, use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. Well, see us next Friday, 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, Twitter at Niner Faithful R. To see everywhere you can subscribe, go ahead and visit ninerfaithfulradio.com/subscribe. Of course, you are watching our pregame show. Jason will be live at halftime, starting at the 2-minute warning. And of course, Jamie will be live with our postgame about 20-30 minutes after the game. And lastly, listen to the end of the show to get your special 20% off a coupon code for the Faithful, by the Faithful, Season 3 apparel. Ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages, let's get the show cracking. All right, let's run that intro one more time. One more time, I promise. Okay. Probably could run it again, but could go ahead and not make y'all go through that again. How's everybody feeling this football day? Let me see. We already got a comment. What's up, Miss Teresa? Of course, we got this. Joseph Lamar had shared something into the NFR Facebook group that said nervous and excited at the same time. And I had commented on it and said facts. Because, you know, it's kind of how your boy feels a little bit. Like, look, I said it. With some serious 49ers, former 49ers miss. I miss Joe Staley, Kendrick Bourne, and Anquan Bolden. Huh. That's kind of an interesting question. Anyway, look, there's no reason we should lose this football game. I mean, right? Like, let's be real here. We are the better football team. We have no business losing this football game. But it is raining. Apparently, it'll start raining pretty heavily the second quarter and then kind of just be, you know, consistent throughout the rest of the game. But hold on one second. So we could lose this ball game, but we shouldn't. It's, you know, I was thinking as I'm going over my head, you know, seeing what I'm going to say in the pregame show and discuss with y'all what I want to discuss with y'all today. I said, okay, like, we should win this football game. Dennis Brown on the pregame says, because you've gotten your heart broken before. You know, I mean, am I any more confident this year than I was last year? Yes and no. I mean, I'm not more confident in the team, if that makes sense. You know, maybe more confident in Brock, which I think is pretty obvious, but not more confident in the sense that, like, I had more belief, or so, I mean, this team is better But honestly, I thought we were going to beat the Eagles. I did. I thought we were going to be talking, playing in Shanahan's second Super Bowl, our third Super Bowl since 2012. I legitly did. My boy Chris, big shout out to my boy Chris. You said, TJ McKinney wishing y'all the best of luck tonight. I'm rooting for y'all when my team is out. He's a Cry Girls fan. Big shout out, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not going to say that we need it because, like I said, I'm fairly confident we're winning this ball game. Randy, get him Niners in the hands of luck, God, karma, and the mafia. Now, hey, in the hands of I like that. It's in the hands of luck, God, karma, and the mafia. Now, straight up, bro. It's kind of out of our hands, right? I mean, like, we can control the game. Those who are at the game, at least, like, you could be loud. You can make it uncomfortable for them and everything. But yeah, ain't that the truth, brother? Ain't that the truth? So, I mean, how are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling today? Let me know in the comments how everybody's feeling. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to feel a lot better once we get a drive, 2 drive, 3 drives in. When I start seeing, okay, we're not rusty. We're not sloppy. This is looking like, the football team I know and I love. Yeah, I'm going to feel a lot better at that point. Everybody has been talking about how hot the Wackers have been. And I think that's because they're not looking at the circumstances of, oh, well, the Niners haven't won the game all year. They haven't won since New Year's Eve. Well, yeah, that's because we didn't need to win week 18. Look, I was pretty pissed we lost that game. I was pretty pissed we lost that game, but let's be real. That game did absolutely jack shit. And then we didn't play last week because, I don't know, best team in the NFC. So I'm scared, honestly, because I know anything can go, man. I see, that's what I'm saying. And the weather just makes me a little bit nervous. They always say weather is the great equalizer. I came on this show after the Ravens game, and I said to y'all, I don't see them getting, what was it, 3 tip picks? Like, the tip your cap and you say, okay, fine, you got 2 picks that were kind of fluky. And you know what? Honestly, I put those picks. I mean, obviously they're on Brock. He's the one that threw the ball. But I put a lot of those picks on Shanahan just because it's like, dude, you got to move your quarterback in the pocket. They're clearly teeing off on his release. You got to do something to change up his release, something. So, and that's a little bit on Brock too, pump fake, things of that nature. But this is the one that really gets me nervous because what have we not seen? We have not seen the Niners in a lot of weather games. Let's be real. On Niner Faithful Radio, we don't deny that we're Niner fans. We don't deny that we're faithful. But, we like to be somewhat, honest. Well, not somewhat. We always like to be honest. And the one time we've seen this team in a weather game, they struggled. Now, ultimately, we had a chance to win that game. Jake Moody makes a field goal. And, whatever, it's sloppy, but, the team, battled hard, and this is a character-building win and all that type of shit. So that's the only thing that makes me a little nervous. Inactives. Now, I've got that out of the way. What makes me confident? Why should all of us, the faithful, be confident? 49ers divisional inactives. Brandon Allen, Matt Pryor, Ronnie Bell, which is a little bit of a surprise, but not kind of. Jalen Graham, Samuel Womack, which is a little bit of a surprise. Alex Barrett, and T.Y. McGill. What does that tell you right there? We're fucking healthy, bro. Minus Cleveland Farrell, who did go on the IR. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and the defensive lineman Cleveland Farrell was ruled out of the playoff contest before being moved to the injured reserve list Saturday afternoon, which will end his season, I'm pretty sure. In a corresponding move, San Francisco activated safety George Odom, who has not seen game action since week 12 with the 49ers' first clash with the Seahawks. Linebacker Dre Greenlaw was listed as questionable heading into the weekend, but was given the green light to play, and the rest of the 49ers inactives are healthy scratches. Now, obviously, we know what is the news. So, obviously, that last word, all other 49er inactives are healthy scratches, is the reason you should have confidence in this football team. Now, to say, I don't have any news on A.J. Dillon. I thought you were telling me that we had news. Because the only thing I believe can stop this football team is ourselves and health. So we've already took care of one problem so far this week, knock on wood. One issue isn't a problem, so just don't beat ourselves. Brock, it was 28 touchdowns and 2 picks in our 12 wins this year. And the 4 losses that he suffered this year, I believe it was 3 touchdowns and 9 picks. What does that tell you right there? We turned the ball over. Now, let's be real. 4 of those picks were in one game. But James beat himself this morning. Anyway, it's Randy. You're crazy, bro. So nice. That works out in the Niners' favor. So that's how I'm feeling right now. How you like? I mean, give me some other reasons why we should be confident, because I don't want to walk in and be like, oh, we're healthy, we can roll out the gold helmets and walk into the NFC Championship game. I'll admit myself, I'm not Mr. Button Up Down. Thanks, James. Really appreciate it. And active. I'm not Mr. Button Down media person myself. I look ahead. I fall in the traps. I fall in a lot of traps that my fellow faithful fall into. I've started looking ahead and when should I buy my cigars? And Jason and I talked a little bit about, when he should catch his flight out here, for the Super Bowl parade. And we've had to stop ourselves each time. We need to respect the process. Remember, I said a 6-step process to end the quest for 6. Clinch a playoff spot, clinch the division, clinch the number 1 seed, win the wild card or win the divisional round. Step number 4. We cannot get step number 5, win the NFC, without completing step number 4. I like that. Yeah, see, and that is a great point, Randy. That is a great point, because you know who probably the 20 days off benefited more than anybody? LFG, baby. Let's go, Jason. Happy birthday, everybody. Say happy birthday to Jason. Happy birthday, bro. I hope you're not too shit-faced. I think we just got our answer right there. So, exactly. Trent Williams got 20 days of rest. That can only benefit him. CMC, 20 days of rest. Best, that can only help him. Ultimately, I think the big reason why we'll win this game is I learned that lesson in Super Bowl 54.
Sorry ass man, son.
Got to play his intro. I got something for y'all. Can I step away from my pregame this for a second, y'all? I did some more audio clips. Hold on. Okay. We got this.
Where else would I rather be than here at Seattle's home field eating turkey legs on Thanksgiving? Where else would I rather? I love the Niners. This is really fun.
Fucking legend, man. Fuck the past.
Hey, boys. Little juice today?
Yeah, baby.
National Tight End Day. National Tight End Day.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
Woo!
Yeah, I got some more audio clips today. Let me see. You know what? Let's look back at this season. One of our best games was played against Jacksonville out of the bye. You saw how, even though it started a little rusty, you saw what we did with the Eagles with the 10-day layoff after we played the Seahawks the first game on Thanksgiving. This team takes advantages of bye. And let's be real, they weren't sitting around eating potato chips. Shanahan said that, we got practicing with a full padded practicing. We weren't tackling to the ground or anything, but we were thudding up. So I think that we are a little bit we're in a little bit of uncharted territory for the fact that this were a lot different in 2019 when we had the bye week, the 1 seed last time, than they are now. 2019, we had our bye week like what was it, week 3 or something like that? I think it was either before the Cleveland game or after the Cleveland game. And so to step back, and get that rest was necessary in 2019. Do I think it's necessary this year? I mean, necessary, not necessary. We earned it. And came out sloppy after the bye week and sloppy out of long extended breaks this year. I'd be a little concerned, but we've looked buttoned down as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I'm remembering and just, the past is kind of escaping my old age a little bit, but we have had a brutal schedule. After that, I mean, the bird season, that was pretty fucking brutal, bruh. I mean, yeah, you got the Cardinals and the Seahawks in there, for 3 of the 5 games, but again, those games were physical. Yeah, we did. We got the bye that year. Oh, we didn't get the, yeah, exactly. And so the rest was necessary because we had been going so hard for so long. But no, I think you might see a little bit of rust the first series or two. I mean, even if it's like what was the game where CMC had the 72-yarder right out that was the first Seahawks game, right? Or second, the home Seahawks game, where you have the 72-yarder right out the gate, and then Eli Mitchell scored the next play. Even if we have a series like that, where it's just like, dude, it's 2 plays. Like they had a 70 or, a 60-yard pass and then, 40-yard run or so, where we didn't have enough time to get established in the rhythm. I'm curious about the second drive. But I feel that if we could have a long drive, the first drive, where we can get in a rhythm, get the juices flowing and everything like that, and get a touchdown, stop them, especially if they go 3 and out, or we get a turnover and then score a touchdown again, I think they might be getting a little shooken. It's how I'm feeling personally. All right, I gave y'all inactives. George Odom coming back, I think, is way bigger than people are saying, because not even necessarily Green Bay plays bend, don't break, very soft, and don't give up many long plays. Yak game, feed Debo and CMC. I'm all for that, bruh. I think this is gonna be a big Killer Corn and a big Debo game because I think this is going to be a physical game. I think this is going to be a game where we want to wear them out. You know, just getting hit play after play after play. Not only running the football, that type of physically, but physically, we have received physical ball catchers. You know, Debo's going to hit you. Killer Corn's going to hit you. Shit, I get some swing passes to Juice. You know, this is a game that I take it to them physically early, and I think by halfway through the third quarter, they want to go home. I think that they know they're not winning a championship, and so they don't want to get hit for 4 quarters in a game that they don't believe they're going to win. I mean, this is where our I don't think it's going to be that much of a blowout. We'll see. I'll get to my final score here in a second, but I don't think we're going to see Sam Darnold this game. But I would love to. Oh shit, James is fucking confident as fuck, bruh. Damn, he came out with a 42-10. Shit. Now, why don't all y'all drop your final scores in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and finish my couple final thoughts, and then we'll go ahead and get my final scores, and then get up out of here. But that's just what I think it's going to be. Is like Randy just said right here. You know, it's our depth on defense, and it's also our firepower on offense. You know, we're not the cry girls. And I think that they're going to find that out pretty quickly here. Any final scores from anybody before we get up out of here? Let me see. I got to fix my clock a little bit. What time is it? 4:26. Hold on, I'm waiting for y'all. 31, 35, 21. We knew yours, Jason. Anybody else? I'm waiting for all y'all scores. Give me them scores, bro. Give me them scores. Okay, 4:30. We're gonna go ahead and I gotta fix the clock right now. That's what I'm doing here. But when it gets 4:30, we'll go ahead and put the battery back in. All right. 24 Niners, Randy says. All right, I got 38-21. I know I said 38-20, 38-21 yesterday. I finally battled down and said, no, I'll go change it. I'll go 38-20, 38-24. I think the Niners win about 14 points. 28-24 Niners. See, I think that their defense is that bad that we could put up 38 points even though we're going to run the ball. Be aggressive. See, do we be aggressive? Because I think Kyle is going to trust his defense this game. I think we're going to see not like quite like a Jimmy game, but I think CMC is going to get about 28 carries this game. We're going to run the ball about 45 times. You know, I don't see Brock passing much this game. And honestly, I think it'll be just as rainy next week in the Bay Area, they're saying. So honestly, I can see this happening even then. See, Jake Duty, though. Jake Duty, why? Why? Like, no, I'm not fully confident in Jake Moody myself. It was just funny when I was watching the clip that made me take the fuck the Wackers Jimmy G clip. I actually told my girl, I said, you know what, babe, look how much it's snowing. I said, I don't know if Jake Moody makes that field goal, babe. that ended up being the game, the field goal that won us the game. And then I kind of changed my mind about it because I was like, well, it really wasn't that windy. It was just snowing and cold. But it truly wasn't that windy. Let me see. I'm just kind of trying to stall time until I have to put the battery back in, y'all, to get my clock working again. And then we'll go ahead and end the show, or at least I'll go run through my little spiel at the end. We got 10 seconds. Don't worry. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Clock is fixed. All right. Sorry, y'all. I hate when my clocks are wrong. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead. Oh, what's going on, my friend? Let's go West Coast of the Bay, Santa Clara. Let's do it, baby. Good. Thanks for showing up, Rick. I just want to see Megan have that laugh. Hash 35 yards every way again. Yeah, that really did look ugly. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. But before we do that, we, of course, want to remind everybody to help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our shop49ers.com affiliate link. Link is in the description of this video. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio. Twitter at Niner Faithful R. To see everywhere you can subscribe, go ahead and go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe. Catch Jason doing halftime at the 2-minute warning. Jamie doing our post game about 20-30 minutes after the game. And, of course, this week's code for 20% off of all Season 3 for the Faithful by the Faithful apparel is Beat the Wackers. I shall see y'all Tuesday. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. And in the words of Jimmy G.
Fucking legend, man. Fuck the Packers. You suck. Fucking legend, man. Fuck the Packers. You suck. Fucking legend, man. Fuck the Packers. You suck.
Go Niners.